Royal London are the official timekeeper of the MC British Superbike Championship. Their support involves the timing of all the bikes which go around the track at breathtaking speeds, and they give us the data that can decide who simply wins the race.
We've had a number of occasions where we've actually had, in qualifying, exactly the same time set by people, even on a 3-mile track, and it's surprising how close things are these days. We use a couple of systems to do the timing. We use an infrared light beam on the finish line, so anything that breaks that light beam it gets a time, whether it's a bike or anything else. And then we use transponders to identify that bike so that we know who it is that crossed the timing line. Each bike has its own transponder fitted. Each rider is responsible for having that and it being working. If it doesn't work, then we're still able to time them at the finish line using the light beam. We just have to identify them. Pre-transponders, it was down to a team of up to maybe 12 people in the timing room, writing lists of numbers and entering numbers against times manually. And with bikes becoming more and more quick and also the numbers being harder to read, it was something that had to get introduced, but that was maybe 16 years ago when we started introducing transponders, so they've been around a long time. One of the reasons we introduced the finish line camera was when GSE had a bit of an argument. Colin Wright, which was one of his riders, and when Kianari was riding the Honda, the HM Plant Honda, there was a very close finish here actually, and that was the point at which we then introduced a finish line camera. The photo finish camera has been used on a couple of important occasions. The championship winning photo from Brands Hatch with Tommy Hill and John Hopkins, and also the Shane Byrne and Alex Lowe's at Silverstone. So that's recording all of the time, and we can view that relative to a bike crossing the line just to clarify any particular finish. Although the technical stuff does the job, people like pictures.
The big Royal London prize at each event is the Royal London Pole Position Award. The fastest rider in the qualifying practice will start the race in pole position and is rewarded with a Royal London watch. Then as we go through the weekend, the fastest lap in the MC British Superbike races, which decides the grid for the subsequent races, they too receive a watch, so it's a great way of rewarding the fastest riders in this year's championship.
Obviously I got Royal London sponsoring me for this season in BSB, so it's really good to have a watch company like Royal London supporting me, and I got one myself and wear it every day, and I've never been late since.